Hey, welcome back to 2DG. We've got another beer review.
Some model of consistency.
It's weird.
Yeah.
What do we have?
This time we have a beer from a brewery that we did recently, but we got a couple from there, so we got a little bit more to do. From Zaftig, or Zaftigs, whatever. This is Juicy Lucy IPA. 7%, so it's right on the borderline of regular IPA / double IPA. But I believe it's just IPA. So this one is an IPA that they say, and normally I don't take this into account, but they say has what?
All the sediment.
They say has flavors of
Holy.
of papaya, apricot, guava. So it's supposed to be super tropical. They use double dry hopped it with Citra and Racao, or whatever the hell kind of pronunciation that is. I don't know. But like you said, there's a lot of sediment at the bottom, which is kind of reminiscent, obviously, of an unfiltered one, but also kind of like a homebrew style thing.
That's a lot of sediment in there.
But let's get it open. It's a little bit long intro, so.
Yeah, and like we've said before, Zaftig, just greater Columbus area, Ohio. So.
Well, if you want to get technical, again, it's Worthington.
Yes, and I see this frequently on our Untapped. I'll see it on there quite a bit. I've seen it at quite a few places, at least something called Juicy Lucy.
We shall see.
So let's get to the pour.
Looks pretty typical, which means I'm going to get all of the sediment, I'm sure.
Well, you could have shook it up. Just kidding.
Already did. Being generous. It is clear, so it looks like it kind of actually, I mean, mine's more cloudy, but...
Yours is definitely a little different in appearance.
Alright, so as I mentioned, slightly different in the appearance. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but his is...
See if you can lean over so you can get that white behind it.
His is kind of crystal clear, filtered looking. Mine's the exact opposite, a lot of hop sediment floating around in there. But it's kind of a nice orangish amber to straw color. Head didn't really stick around at all.
Nah, it's got some stiction though, look at that.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, let's smell.
I've tasted this before. This is actually a slightly different phrase than I've ever used before.
Phrase?
It's rather specific. Mandarin oranges. Canned mandarin oranges in syrup. That's the smell I'm getting.
It's rather generic, to be honest. So you do get that bright orange citrus note. I'm not going to agree with him on the sweetness part of it.
Really?
And I'm getting, I don't know what they use for actual hopping in here. I get that centennial kind of spiciness, though, to it. Real herbaceous. The thing that originally scared me, and I can still get it now.
Do you want to smell mine since it looks totally different?
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. For God's sake.
Does it smell any different?
Hands.
You're high.
No, it smells no different.
I disagree. I think mine smells much more fruity.
Here's the thing that I got in it, and we'll see. It's got that underlying, like, overpowering malt backbone smell to it already, and if it tastes like that, I'd be very disappointed, and I'm already kind of setting myself up for it. But let's see. Let's taste it, see if I'm wrong.
Taste it.
So it wasn't there, which I'm happy about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, get like a Dogfish Head 60 or 90 minute, which I've definitely grown to not enjoy. Granted, the one I got was a little old the last time, and truthfully, all their IPAs have been that I've seen locally, which pisses me off. But whatever. It's just got like that overpowering malt. I don't know. It's almost like a bitterness kind of thing sometimes. I think that's more of the mixture, but still. This one, on the first sip, I was just trying to detect that. So, truthfully, a nice pop of bitterness right up front. After that, it kind of rides West Coast style to me with a little less balance, more towards hop favor this time. I do get some of those tropical notes, more so in like the mango-y papaya, more towards the back end. Finish is really dry, but up front it's mostly just grapefruit, piney nature, and then it kind of rounds out to the more subtle tropical stuff at the back. Not as balanced as I thought it was going to be, which is actually a good thing in this instance, but not bad.
I'm actually going to go a lot more tropical on it. I think the grapefruit's a little less obvious, and it's more of a brighter orange juicy, maybe mandarin orange, where it's a little on the sweeter side. I do find this to be an extremely sweet beer, but it's actually working well.
You find this to be sweet?
Oh yeah, you don't?
Mm-mm.
Man, you've been doing vegan way too long.
I don't think that's the case. So a little bit different opinions. Let's pull it up on the old AB InBev rate beer. And
I find it way sweet.
That's great. So it's under the classification of regular IPA, which is a little surprising. 70 IBUs, which is right around where I thought it was going to be. But anyway, style, they give it a 74. Overall, they're going to give it an 86. So a little 12-point swing, which is, right in that realm of being stupid. So
Yeah, it's getting there.
yeah. IPA.
I will say that the first time I tried this, I want to say it rang more like a Dogfish Head, even in flavor, like the yeast characteristics. This time it's not so much. This time it's more of a tropical bomb to me. But I am going to go... I'm going to go in 8.5 on it. I really like it. I think it's well crafted. The first one I had seemed to have a lot of... the back end reminded me of a homebrew. It was almost like a lot of hop, but I may have had a lot more of the sediment that time than I obviously do this time.
Why are there sprinkles everywhere?
I don't know.
I give it a 7.5. It's not the greatest thing in the entire world. It's better than I thought it was going to be, but it's average, truthfully, across the board in most every aspect. Yeah, it's just an average kind of tropical / West Coast style mixture. I've had it 1,000 times. It's all right.
Wow, average.
Yeah. Overall,
I'm gonna stick at 8.5. I really like it. I'll drink this a lot. I like these flavors. I think the flavor profile works for me. I'm happy with that flavor profile. So what can I say?
it just has a lot of amateur in there. You know what I mean?
Now, okay. Back to that. Like I said, when I had a full bottle myself, I felt that as well. I felt it came on very dogfishy, meaning super sweet and full-bodied. And then the back end came back around as a homebrew. But I don't get that when I don't have all the sediment.
I think it's very amateur-y as far as it's not even just the flavor, but the overall construction of it, I guess.
Oh, really?
Not to say that it's not good. I mean, it's good, but still. I'll stick it at 7.5. It's good. Would I buy it? I didn't buy it this time. But would I buy it again? Nah. There's other options that are better, I guess. Especially in like the Columbus area, like, Brewdog. But anywho, not taking anything away from them. This is batch 177 on 10/10/17, so it's, maybe this isn't something they've gotten perfected yet. I guess I would venture to say that that's probably not true, but it's all right. Nothing crazy.
So did you do your rule?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice to know that you're listening.
I was reading because it actually tells who did the artwork, which again,
The artwork's pretty cool.
love their artwork again. But it says designed by Amber Fogel Art. I think Amber Fogel does a good job.
Mm.
So there you go. two slightly different opinions on this. Now, admittedly, the first time I had it, I was more in his camp. This time, and I don't know, again, if it's the separation. I think I have another one of these at home, so I'll go back to a full pour and see if it does make that difference. But based on what I was served, I gave it a fair score.
I don't know.
Not that his wasn't fair, it was just different.
I just haven't been that impressed by him yet. The
ZBS.
Yeah, the ZBS
See that previous
was good.
video.
It was really good.
He gave it a great score, too.
I did, but...
And it was good.
Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been as impressed as I thought I was going to be considering the kind of hype that they've garnered, but...
Have they garnered hype, or is it just because I was talking about them?
I don't know.
Hey, whatever, man. Above average. That's for sure.
TVG.
See you later.